Yeah.
Hey again, how are you?
What's up? Good to see you again. It's been so long.
It's been ages.
I'm backstage with Justin Bieber on another leg of his world tour. And tonight, he's sold out London's enormous O2 Arena.
If you watch me on stage, you'll be able to see some moves.
I'll try and copy you.
All right.
Justin, I mean, you are undoubtedly the coolest kid in the world right now. Do you feel like the coolest kid?
I'm able to travel the world and see a lot of cool places, but at the same time, I just feel just pretty normal.
Justin Bieber is the teen sensation of the internet generation. Proof to the world that homemade videos on YouTube really can propel you to staggering international superstardom. Maybe that's why he inspires this kind of mass hysteria among his mostly young, mostly female fans. They call themselves Beliebers. That's with a B. And for a true believer, this is the ultimate. A private audience with their idol. Even when you're just part of the entourage, you get a sense of the power that is Bieber mania.
I'm Michael, how are you all?
Doesn't love his fans.
He loves you. Do you have those pinch yourself moments where you cannot believe where you are right now?
I mean, the first couple years were like really crazy. Now it's just like I wake up every morning and it's like I gotta just be like, this is my life, and kind of just deal with it.
You know you love me, I know you care.
He's still only 17, but Justin Bieber now dominates the internet's social networks. He's the most searched celebrity with the most watched music video of all time.
And I was like, baby, oh.
I looked on your Twitter account. How many followers do you have?
I don't know. Like 8 million something.
8 million people follow you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
It's that massive fan base that's helped him top the international music charts and sold out stadiums on the current world tour that hits Australia later this month. We learned last year what happens if you're unprepared for Bieber fever. A planned appearance in Sydney ended in injuries, angry police, and Justin whisked to safety when thousands of screaming teenagers brought the central city to a standstill.
It was crazy, yeah.
Is it like that everywhere?
It gets crazy everywhere, but it just depends how things are controlled. Some things are controlled well, and sometimes it's not really well put together.
Unbelievable. These are the fans that have made Justin Bieber the most popular teenager in the world. Unbelievable.
Make sure you don't have no more girlfriends, because I'm your girlfriend. He's cute, he's awesome, and we just love him so much. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
I'm amazed by your fans. Can you believe the way they act, the way they react to you?
That part of it is still surreal because you can never really get used to it. But it's definitely amazing. I wouldn't be here without all my fans.
It's my destiny.
Although music's Bieber era has only just begun, late last year, Justin released his autobiography.
Never say
Now, his life story is being told in a film called Never Say Never, naturally in 3D. Believe it or not, in the United States, it's already become the #1 music documentary of all time.
Some might think you haven't had enough of a life story to tell yet.
It's just like, it's weird that people think that I don't have a story because I'm so young, but I came from a small town. My parents split up when I was born. I lived, with not a lot of money. And people don't realize that, young people can have stories and still have emotions and feelings and stuff like that. So it doesn't make sense when people try to take that away from you.
My name is Justin. This is how I go.
He was a talented toddler raised by his single mum Patricia in subsidised housing in Stratford, Canada. There's no doubt he had rhythm, and with the help of neighbours and friends, Justin learned to play a variety of instruments. He'd earn a couple of bucks busking. And when he was 12, his mum entered him in talent competitions. He never won, but they put the videos online.
I only was putting them up for family. I wasn't really putting them up for anybody else. Everybody started watching it and started getting hits and stuff, so that was pretty cool.
How did it take off? Just how amazing was it on YouTube?
I don't really know how it took off. It just did. You guys have any questions you want to ask me?
Justin's online fame grew, but he may have become just another passing YouTube phenomenon, if not for this man.
Proud of him?
Very proud.
Producer and promoter Scooter Braun stumbled upon Justin's videos accidentally and immediately saw the star potential. He signed him up, and by 14, Justin had his first recording contract.
Will I marry you? Yes, I'll marry you.
What did you see in this kid that made you think he could be a star?
You know what? I had a concept for that next kid superstar. And it was really, my concept was it had to be someone who was genuinely talented, and music had to be good enough for adults to enjoy as much as the kids.
Do you feel like you created him?
No, I think...
Because the way you're talking, it's like he was a marketing concept. You just had to find the right kid.
But the funny thing was the marketing concept was authenticity.
Yeah.
You know, the marketing concept was give it to the people and let them decide. People choose to buy artists that they love and want to support.
These days, Scooter too is basking in Bieber mania.
This is seriously what happens?
Yeah. So not just me, to all of us.
When we tried to take a walk among the fans before Justin's London show, it quickly turned to chaos.
Stay close.
We were mobbed.
I don't know what the hell that was. Is that Bieber fever?
That's it. You just experienced some of it.
He couldn't go out there, sure.
No. They would tear him to shreds. Yeah.
Would you ever date a fan?
Yeah, it just depends what the circumstances. I would definitely date a fan. I wouldn't, I don't rule out anybody.
Do you love the girls? Do you love all that attention?
I do. I love girls. Yeah. So I'm just dating girls, trying to figure out, kind of experimenting and stuff like that. That's all.
That must be pretty damn hard when you're as famous as you are.
Hard? Why would it be hard to get girls at this point?
So it's way
easier. Easier, yeah.
Just keep on saying.
To his fans, Justin's the whole package. But what they loved most was his trademark hairstyle. So when he changed it recently, it was the haircut that made headlines and raised money for charity.
Did I see that on eBay? They auctioned or sold a lock of your hair for like tens of thousands of dollars?
Yeah, they got it to $40,000 to be sold because I wasn't gonna use the hair. I mean, it was just gonna go in the garbage. So why not raise money for something that means something?
He might be the world's biggest teen heartthrob, but with his family and friends, life's surprisingly normal.
Sweetheart, you can't go out till you clean your room, okay? Can you go clean your room, please? We gotta get your stuff on the bus.
There's Grandma to keep him in line, and Mum Patricia, who's been with him every step of the way.
Is she strict on you?
She's strict. She's I'm 17. I'll be, next year I'll be 18. So, she's kind of learning to let it go a little bit more.
No mum's like letting go.
No mom's like letting go. She's still strict, and she still, tells me to turn off my computer if I'm still up at like 1.
Does she ever ground you?
Yeah, definitely. If I'm being disrespectful or something like that, she'll definitely, tell me. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for this tea, and thank you so much for my dancers, and thank you so much for my backup singers.
You have quite firm family values, don't you? And Christian values as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm Christian. I believe that, Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and it helps me stay grounded, being able to pray and stuff, and keep that more important than anything else. Because if you start taking yourself more seriously than you do God, then there's a problem.
Amen. Amen.
There's gonna be one less lonely girl.
But to his young and often overwhelmed fans, Justin Bieber is the one they worship.
You're 17. Fame can be fleeting. How do you keep this amazing journey continuing?
It's about making good music, and having good music is just the number one part of it. You can go around, you can do photo shoots, and you can look good, and but if your music isn't up there, you're not gonna have relevance, and you're not gonna stay on top.
Do you get any sense, though, of how successful you are?
Yeah, but that's not really important to me. Like, you do it for the fans. You do it for the people that want to buy your music and people that are listening to your music. That's what you do. You don't do it because you get to go to your bank account and get money out.
Justin doesn't really need to check his bank balance. After all, how many teenagers can say they pocketed over $100 million last year? It's all thanks to the modern wonders of the internet. But Justin Bieber believes his extraordinary success story has an age-old message.
Does it feel like a dream come true?
I think that it's important that people see this and see my story, because it gives people hope, and at the end of the day, it's so great for that, and it's great that people are able to see that anything is possible. And if you just focus and keep your dreams in front of you, and always never give up, never say never, then anything is possible.